Hey everyone, this is Kaz. This is a video to give you a bit more insight into the phone and radio settings in your 2020 Subaru Legacy or Outback with the 11.6-inch display. So I can't show you how to pair your phone because I'm using my phone, but trust me, it's quite easy to pair your device. Once your phone is paired, you can quickly jump into your phone settings here, and let's start from scratch here. So now if I go into my phone book here and I want to create some favorites, I can very easily just star them here and they'll appear in your favorites. Now you'll notice these favorites are unique to the car. They are separate from the favorites in your phone, so that's something worth noting. You can create or delete those favorites as you like. Also, you can view your recents. You can go into your messages as well if you have that enabled on your phone. And if you want to cut out even more steps, one of the beautiful things about this infotainment system is the ability to customize and add shortcuts. The shortcuts are going to allow you to cut out some steps to make your life a little bit easier down the road using the things you use the most. So if you go into our shortcuts here, let's go to our phone. You can add a shortcut straight to any of these screens that are otherwise in the phone menu. But what I really like is being able to add a favorite contact. So if I just pick a contact here, voila. Now all I'd have to do is tap that and it's going to call that individual. Or we can very easily edit this screen as well. We can drag and drop these menu items and we can move them to the first screen, or we can drag and drop them down here. You'll notice once I've dragged and dropped, I move something around, I'm in edit mode. Just hit the home button, it'll bring you back out of edit mode. Then you can go back in and do whatever you like. If I'm on this screen here and I hit home again, it's going to bring me right back to the, let's call it the home screen. Also relating to your phone, when you're on a call, and if that call is really loud or really quiet, if you adjust the volume either with the knob or on your steering wheel controls, it will adjust that call volume and it will remember it the next time you get a call. Otherwise, to adjust all the different sound settings, well, yeah, that's right, you go into sound. You'll see here there's a whole bunch of different areas where you can adjust individual volumes or turn on or off beeps. But our incoming call volume, you might notice it changes. Like if you come back in this menu and like, hey, I thought I set it on 26, but you get a call and that guy is screaming and on the call you might turn the volume down and it's going to remember that you left it. So that won't change your music volume. So if you're listening to the radio, you get that loud call, you can adjust that call volume, it'll remember it. You end the call, you go back to listening to the radio at the volume you were originally at. Now if we go into our radio here, and another nice thing I just want to mention is that I like how they've have different colors for everything. So over time you won't even really have to read, you'll just see purple. Yeah, let's go to our radio. As you're listening to the radio, you can create favorites, whether they're AM, FM, or the Sirius XM. So whatever station it might be, you can so if we're on 101.3 and maybe I want that as a favorite now instead of 90.9, I can just hold down and you hear the beep, and now look at that, 101.3, now it's a preset. Once you have a bunch of presets set, and you can have up to 18 of them, you can just use the steering wheel controls to toggle through them in order. The first time you hop in your car, what you might like to do is go to station list and you can hit update. I've already done it, but it will find all the stations in range and list them all here. So these are all stations you go to. They're not dead space. So it could help you find all the stations in your area, or if you're on a road trip, you want to find some new stations. You're going to be in the area for a while, and that helps you get through that. Otherwise, you could do it the old-fashioned way. If you know what you're looking for, the arrows here will just go, you'll see, one at a time, which is kind of slow unless you know what you're looking for. Or you could do it the old-fashioned way here too, and you just hit scan. Scan will toggle through until it finds a station in range. Whoops. And it will then continue on and just give you a preview of each station. Let's turn scan off, otherwise it will just do that indefinitely. Also up here, this is our equalizer and balance fader. So we bring that up and you can adjust your bass, mid, and treble, as well as your balance fader. You can, again, interact with this however you like. You can drag it and drop it or just tap it. And you can always just reset it here too and bring it right back to the center. Oops. Nice thing about resetting, it doesn't reset the other screen, so you can reset them independent of each other. Now this, these two menus here, the sound customization screen, you can shortcut to from anywhere by holding down our tune button over here. Hold that down, that brings us right back to that screen. So a nice little shortcut there. Now relating to the favorites, if we go back to our home screen here, remember this guy? This is going to be one of your best friends here. Let's add to shortcuts. Let's go to radio. Now you can choose to go to the AM or FM screen, not to a specific station, unfortunately, but you can go to a specific SiriusXM station. So if there is a station that you do like, and you want to have it right front and center, you can do that. And again, remember, you can just edit very easily down the road. So hopefully that helped you out in getting your new Outback or Legacy set up the way you like. You know, it'll take a little bit of time just to get set up, but once it is set up, there will be less need to dive into the screens and menus once you've probably filled this screen up with a bunch of favorite stuff. So it's Kaz. Hope you guys like that. Take care.